represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Light it up, represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
People in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, in the back, in the back. For the people in the back, back. For the people in the back, back. For the people in the back, for the people in the back, for the people in the
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm loving the energy already. I can see the chat is on fire. You guys are saying hello. Some people are already asking their questions. I'm glad to see you guys are pumped up, excited to have your answers or questions answered. And hopefully you'll be happy after the end of this session. So quickly, let me see where you guys are joining us from. What part of the day is it in your corner of the world? Let me see. But first of all, karibu sana, most welcome. My name is Pauline. Some of you we met on Monday during the session deep dive. I am not here alone. I am hosting with my fellow co-host here. I'll allow him to say hi in a quick second. Kennedy, please say hello.
Hi, Pauline. Hi, everyone. It's day 3 already. It's so interesting to see some people in the chat being like, day 3, where did day 1 and 2 go? Yeah, guys, we're already rolling. So you better catch up.
Absolutely. And guys, the weeks go by so quick. The same way the week is going is how these 10 weeks will just run by. So please make sure you're focused, you're staying ready. Let me read the comments and see where everybody is joining us from. All right, I can see people from Nairobi. Hey, Nairobi people. I'm in Nairobi, so good to see you. I can see Ethiopia. Some people are being very, very specific. Oh, and the chat is moving so quick. All right. I see you, Egypt. I see you, Nigeria. I see you, Kampala, Uganda. Hey, it's 5:05 p.m. in Uganda, same as Nairobi. Somebody saying it's 3 p.m. in Nigeria. Hi, good afternoon, Nigerians. Lauren says we missed day 1 and 2. Oh my, hope we didn't miss much. Don't worry, you can rewatch the session from Monday so that you can know how things work here at ALX, and you can catch up with the content. If you've not started already, you can catch up with that content. Hi, Zimbabwe. I see you. It's 4 p.m. Someone says it was difficult to connect. Abigail, I hope that we will have your struggles sorted out this afternoon or evening. And let me see where else. I see a lot of Nigeria. I see a lot of Zimbabwe. I see Egypt. Let me see where else. Yeah, I think those are the main countries. South Africa, Johannesburg, I see you, and we are so excited that you're here with us. I see Niger. I see Ghana. Hey, Ghana people, how could I forget you? Where else? All right, we will get to know each other and catch up as we go. I see someone from Oman. 6 p.m. So good to have you with us, Nduta from Oman. That sounds like a Kenyan name. I'm curious to hear your story in Oman. But yeah, let's go. Let's move forward. So a little bit of housekeeping, or rather the agenda first. We'll have housekeeping. We'll have a quick check-in to see how you're doing, how you're feeling the middle of the week. Then we will go straight to live Q&A and troubleshooting. And the way the Q&A will work is we will section it in 3 main blocks, and you will get to know those blocks. So I hope there are people who are ready to be used as guinea pigs so that they can teach other people. Please, if you know how to share screen on Zoom, prepare yourself. We are going to ask you to do that. So stay ready. If you have a challenge or a question and you know how to share your screen, we are looking for you in the next couple of minutes. And then after the troubleshooting, we'll go to announcements. Then we'll have your feedback on how the session was, because we always like to hear from you and on how we can improve and how we can serve you better. So for a little bit of housekeeping, we want you to listen closely to make the most of the session and to avoid repetition. I know most of you have the same questions because you're experiencing the same thing, okay? It's not a one-person experience. If you have a challenge, likely somebody else is going through the same challenge. So please listen as people are asking questions. If we do answer your question, we will not repeat that question again, okay? We may have 1 or 2 people demonstrating the challenge, but that's it. We won't be repeating those answers that we've already shared, but we will share the recording afterwards so that you're able to go through step by step in case we move too quickly. And then raise your hand or drop your questions on the Zoom Q&A. There is a Q&A feature at the taskbar, the lower part of Zoom. If you're not seeing the Q&A, you'll likely see 3 dots. You can click on more, and then you'll see the Q&A feature on Zoom. Please type your questions there or raise your hand if you have we'll get about 3 people to demonstrate their challenges. The rest of the questions, we will ask them, we will take them on the Zoom Q&A feature, okay? So if you have a similar question and you see it on the Q&A feature, please like it. If you like that question, it upvotes it and we see it quicker, okay? Because there are so many questions that are coming up. If you like that question, you upvote it, we see it, we see that more of you are facing the same challenge, then we answer that question. So for a quick check-in, what's your biggest onboarding challenge so far? What has been your biggest onboarding challenge so far? Do a quick scanning of these QR codes, and let us know what has been your biggest challenge so far. We are gonna share the link, but in the meantime, if you're joining with your laptop, you can scan these with your phone and let us know. I'm gonna stop sharing for a quick minute so I can share different screens. All right, so squad, all right, I'm glad you asked that, and I'm Kenyan that I can answer you because I can read Swahili, but please make sure you're asking your questions in English because most people in our team may not understand Swahili or your local language. So I'm requesting that right now. So far, the challenges I'm seeing is navigating the system. Okay, we'll help you navigate the system better. I hope you're ready to navigate the system. All right, that's the main thing. Finding a peer is also a main thing. Okay, time. All right, sounds like we have a few jugglers. Don't worry, you can, if you dedicate 2 hours, at least 2 hours every single day, 2 hours, maybe in the morning, wake up a little bit earlier than you normally would and go through the content. or find some 2 hours in the evening every day. By the end of the week, you will have succeeded in going through everything you're supposed to go through for the week. I see. What else? Kennedy, what else is standing out for you?
I'm a little surprised that a lot of people are struggling to find peers, and there's more than 600 of us on this call already, and more than 4,000 of us on eHub. So either I don't know what's happening. I'm quite intrigued by that, and if you're struggling to find a peer, maybe go to the Q&A and specify what exactly you're running into, the problem you're running into, whether you're reaching out to someone and they're not reaching back to you, whether you're just shy and you've not reached out to anyone, or whether you've not really been able to onboard onto the systems where you can find these peers. So kindly specify that, because right now it's looking like the biggest challenge.
All right. I see somebody asking about where the WhatsApp groups links found. All right. There is also understanding the point. I don't know what point. The point of doing the VA. Don't worry, that will be cleared as we go. Okay, jokes. I don't know what that is. Are we a joke to you? Okay. Don't worry. There are people who are willing to joke with you and also learn with you here at ALX. Someone does not understand what a code is. I will help clarify what a code is, but also if you go to the Monday recording, we do have that clearly stated for you. If you watch the guides that have been so generously shared through the emails and also through the eHub communication links, you will have known what a code is. If you talked to someone in your peer, if you're not learning alone, you will have known what a code is. So we know you people who want to learn alone. This is not a place where you learn alone, okay? And we hope that your questions will be answered. Someone is talking about lectures. Guys, go and rewatch the Monday session. We don't have lectures at ALX, okay? We have content that you go through and we have events that support you. And yeah, I think we have an understanding of what is happening and what you guys are struggling with. We hope to sort you out by the end of the session. But for now, let's jump right into it. So how can we help you? That's the next session, the Q&A, and Kennedy is gonna come in and tackle this in a very structured and strategic way so that we make sure everybody gets their questions answered. So over to you, Kennedy.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Pauline. We want to hopefully answer your question in the most helpful way possible. And as Pauline shared at the beginning of the session, we want this to be engaging, right? So if you're running into a problem, we hope you're going to sum up a bit of confidence.
Hi, Kennedy. Your voice is a bit low.
Okay, let me just plug in my headphones. If it's low, just write that in the chat and then. So as I was saying, we want to hopefully take care of this in the most structured way possible. So we'll start with folks who are struggling with accessing the different platforms. And then after that, we're going to answer questions around people who are struggling to understand what the deadlines or the deliverables are all about. That's in the next box. And then after that, we're going to talk about people who just want to understand what the overall expectations of the program journey are. I know we shared some of these things on Monday, but we're going to intentionally overlap and repeat some of these things because we feel like they're very, very important. But as I said, we'd like this to be very engaging. So if you're running into a platform problem, we hope that you're going to probably unmute. We're going to give you a chance. You're going to explain to us what the problem is, because if you're running into a problem, probably 100 or 50 other people are running into the same problem. And then hopefully, if you are joining us from your laptop, we're going to give you a chance to share your screen so that you describe to us on video, on call, what the exact problem you're running into is. There's different platforms, like I shared on Monday. If you're able to join us, there's Savannah, there's eHub, There's the peer finder tool. We have the support platforms like Leah and the support link. So those are all the different platforms that help you become successful here. So if you're running into any problem with any of these things, just let me know in the chat or raise your hand. I see a lot of hands raised. I like that. And then we'll get into it. So I'm hoping to hear questions around the peer finder tool because I saw a lot of you mention that you are yet to find your peers. People say they want to learn how to navigate the system. So I'm hoping to hear questions around how to navigate Savannah and eHub, and then hopefully some questions on Leah and the support link. So lots of hands raised. I'll just look into those and give you a chance. So because we don't have a lot of time, when I unmute you and allow you to talk, just go for it so that I don't go to the next person before you mention what your issue is. I'm going to start here with Walker. Walker, if you can hear me, I've unmuted you. You can go ahead and talk. If you want to have your video on or off, it's up to you. But just share what your problem is and we'll address it. Walker, if you can hear me. Right, looks like Walker cannot hear me. I'm going to go to the next person. We have Joy Ekerete.
I can hear you.
Okay, Walker. There we go. Nice. Go for it, Walker.
Okay, so yesterday I connected to the Peer Finder link and I received an email. So when I went to view the email, I could not connect with the peer I was linked to. It said local host could not connect. What's the problem?
Sorry, what did the email tell you?
It said local host could not connect.
That's what the email said?
Hello?
Is that what the email said?
Yes, the email asked me to connect. It said view. So when I clicked on view, it said local host could not connect.
Okay, did you try it again after that?
Yes, I tried it this morning again and it said the same thing.
Interesting. Sorry about that. Is anybody else going through this? Just raise your hand, give me thumbs up in the reaction so that I can see how many people are experiencing a similar problem. 3, 4, 5, lots of you. Okay, a lot of people are running into the local host that cannot connect. So that looks like a technical thing on our end. Definitely need to flag that because it's very important that you're able to connect. So I've taken note of that, and we're going to look into that as a high priority thing this evening and tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. So Walker, if this happens again on Friday, just add it to the Slido. We've noted your name, add it to the Slido link, and we will make sure that it's taken care of. But we'll do our best to make sure that that is solved. Is anybody else running into peer finder tools that are not related to the local host? Let me just unmute a few more people. Evans, Rosanne. Evans, if you can hear me. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Hope.
Just a quick one for the people who've raised their hands. If you are struggling with the peer finder and that's why you raised your hand, you can lower it. We have noted the issue and we will address it.
Exactly, unless it's different from the local host problem. Hope, if you can hear me, I've unmuted you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I think you can hear me. I'm trying to find my way through the savannah because I'm quite confused. I really don't understand.
Are you joining us from your laptop?
Yes, I am.
Do you mind sharing your screen so that we can see what your experience is like?
Uh, I have to now minimize because where's that savannah stuff?
There's a green arrow pointing upwards on your Zoom screen. You can click on that and it will give you options to share screen.
Okay. Fine, it's about the eHub. When I get into the eHub, I don't know how to navigate through the Savannah. Do I still really have to share my screen? Or
Yeah, if you're able to, I think it's going to be more helpful for you and for everyone else going through the same problem. So if you don't mind sharing your eHub screen so that we can begin from there.
okay.
Mhm.
So sorry, please can you tell me how to go about the sharing of screen again?
There's a green arrow on your screen.
On your Zoom screen.
Written share on your Zoom. Can you see that?
No, I'm seeing something green, but it's showing custom live streaming service.
No, not that one.
Okay, that's why you're
Uh,
laughing, I get. Okay,
no, no. I'm laughing with you, not at you. So,
okay.
it should be next to can you see the React button?
Yes, I can see the React button.
It should be next to the React button. There's a green box that says share.
Okay, after my React button is lower your hand, Q&A.
Mhm.
The host would like to promote you to panelists. Is that for me?
No,
Yes,
that's not for you.
it's okay. It's for you. I want you to see if you can share. You can see the green.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask it.
She's gonna rejoin in a minute.
Okay.
We can go to somebody else.
All right. In the meantime, let's hear from Julia Karenge.
Oh, she's here. Hope you can unmute.
Julia just hanging there.
Okay, I found it.
Awesome. Nice.
Thank you. So, share. Okay.
Great.
So this is my screen.
Can you scroll up? Yeah, all the
Yeah,
way. All right.
I'm up
Can you click the 9 dots top right?
here.
Yeah.
Community, right?
No, learning.
Learning. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, scroll down.
Okay, I should scroll down. All right. Should I go up?
Sorry, it's not showing on your end. Could you go up again, slower?
Okay, slower.
Continue. Yeah, continue.
You continue.
Click continue.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, scroll. Now you can scroll down.
okay.
This is where your learning is.
Oh, wow. Thank you. So I just have to click. Please, what do I have to do here, please? I'm sorry. I'm asking plenty questions, please.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's why we are here. So if you scroll up, you're going to see the resume button, the red one. Yeah, that one.
This one.
Mhm. Yeah, and then you can start
Oh,
from the very beginning.
okay. But I
Yeah.
think I saw on my email that we're submitting a milestone. How do I go about that, please?
It's all super intuitive from your platform. So you see the circles on the right of each module.
Here?
Yeah, the milestone is automatically integrated into all this. So when all that is ticked, the milestone should be at the very end. So they
Oh,
build on each other. You start from Karibu to the VA program all the way to the bottom. They'll open up consecutively until the milestone is done. And then you'll also be able to see your percentage at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you scroll down?
Down. Okay.
So click on the plus.
Here.
So you read the content.
Okay.
Then you go down, you click. Yep, you go down again. You click. Then you keep scrolling. Once you're done reading, you mark complete.
As complete.
Yeah,
Oh,
for the people who are asking about the calendar, could you scroll just up a little bit?
okay.
There is the VA calendar. It's in the content, guys. If you click that, it
So I
takes
have
you.
to click on it.
Yes.
Okay.
You already added it to your calendar, so well done.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Kennedy.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Pauline.
so much.
Thank you, Hope, for sharing your experience with us. I'm sure there's a lot of other people who are going through the same and they feel helped now. So thank you for stepping up. Julia, over to you. I'm going to unmute you now. Julia Karenge. Going once, twice, Julia, 3 times. We're going to the next person. Vector with an E.
Can't you hear me?
Okay, Julia is here. Yes, Julia, go for it.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
My question is about the peer finder still. So I only got an email saying you're in queue. So should I still wait?
Yeah, if you got an email saying you're in queue, then it means that the kind of peers you're looking for are also still looking for you. So you have to wait a little bit more before you find the right match. You should be able to get an email that confirms that you've been matched soon. If you don't,
Okay.
then you can always change the filters, maybe change the time zones, change the countries and all that. But there's a lot of us here, so you should be able to get a peer soon. So if you're in queue, just be a little bit more patient. You should get a peer soon. And to everybody else looking for a peer, I know we have the peer finder too, to just simplify this process for you. But we still have the traditional means, the more intuitive ways to get peers. You are in your city groups. If you come from a city with a hub, you're probably in a city WhatsApp group where engagement is allowed, or a Telegram group. Use those platforms to be like, hey, who wants an accountability partner? I'm here, and I'm sure you'll get somebody. Or in the eHub squads themselves, if you've been able to join eHub already, just reach out to your squad mates. You can actually tag someone or reach out to somebody specifically and be like, hey, do you want to be my peer mate, or my peer? Do you want to be my accountability partner? So you can still use the other ways, but we just built the peer finder tool to make it a lot more easy for you, but it doesn't mean you can't use WhatsApp or the other platforms. So
Okay.
yeah, you can go for those too.
So I have some from the WhatsApp, so I can use them.
Yeah, you can use them.
I ignore the email thing.
Not fully ignore it, but
When they come,
when they come, you can have more than one peer. Yeah. We just want to build a community of collaborators. So use every
Okay.
means possible. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Cool. Going on to the next person. I feel like I called the name but forgot about it. So sorry about that if you've been waiting for long. Let's go to Ekoja Joy. Ekoja, you can go for it.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, it's about the peer finder. I don't know how to go about it because I'm trying to get to the WhatsApp group for Nigerians. I've been commenting for a long time, but still I've not seen any group yet. And I don't know how to tell someone here. I don't know what to go about, what to do.
All right. So let me just quickly share my screen so that I show you how to go about the peer finding. Let me get the link here. I've also, for everyone else, I've also shared the peer finder tool link in the chat, so you can look at that. Just click it. It will probably scroll up, so you have to scroll up to find it. But for Koja, I'm going to share my screen. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so if you use the link I shared in the chat, it's going to bring you to this page. When you come to this page, all you have to do is click Get Started on your left. When you click Get Started, of course, you're in the virtual assistant course. So you're going to click this one. You're in cohort 14. You're going to click that. You're going to click Find a Study Buddy. And you're going to come to this segment where you fill a quick short form. It's very important for you to read this segment so that you're not matching with people and you're not showing up for them, or you're providing inaccurate information. You also have to understand that you can always opt out of your pairing at any time if you feel like it's important for you to opt out. And you have to understand that the person you're matching with is a fellow learner, most probably. So the support is voluntary. So don't be reaching out the next day being like, hey, I reached out at midnight and you didn't get back to me and I paid $5. They're learners like you. So they probably are juggling learning with other things. So you can just come here and fill in your details. Let's call this guy John Doe. And then we tell them johndoe.com. That's their email. Put their WhatsApp. You put your WhatsApp number. You select your country. If I'm from Botswana, the language I want to use. If I want to use French, which week am I in? I'll assume most of us are in week 1 right now. When am I available? Am I available in the evenings or the mornings, or am I flexible? How do I prefer to learn? Do I prefer deep dive sessions, or just somebody that we can co-work with together? Or somebody who can help me with program navigation, or all of the above? Are you open to being paired with somebody outside your country, or you strictly want somebody from within your country? And how many people do you want to pair with? Do you want to pair with just 2 people, or do you want to pair with a 3rd person? And then you have to accept the disclaimer, and then you submit your request. When you submit your request, you're going to get an email that tells you whether either of 3 things: you've been paired, wait, or you've not been able to be paired. So most of the time, you'll find an email that's telling you that you have been queued to find a pair. So it's day 3. That means a lot of people are still navigating the peer finder tool, but as the days get along and a lot more people fill this form, the pairing is going to get a lot more intuitive. So you just need to be patient and hang in there. So if you prefer to use the peer finder tool, it's super straightforward. You can always use that. And when you get your email, you're going to get a unique user ID with your email. So if you want to check the status of your pairing, you can always come back to this link and click check status. Put your ID in here and click check status, and it will tell you whether you've found a pair, you're still in the queue, or what's happening with your pairing. And yeah, you can always leave us a rating so that we can improve the product for you. I hope that's helpful for you.
Yes, it was. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Perfect. On to the next person. And I know that some of us added questions in the Q&A segment. We'll get a chance to look at those too soon. Pauline, when you need us to jump into the Q&A box, just give me a clue and we'll jump into those. For now,
Yeah. Maybe you can get someone who has a challenge with finding or understanding a squad. They share and you walk them through the community.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll look into I'll look at the Q&A box in a second to look for somebody running experiencing squad challenges.
Esther Afolabi.
Right, Esther, please unmute. I'm going to unmute you now so that you can share with us what your challenge is.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, The problem I have is with the community stuff. Every time I open it, I don't know where to go to from the community. Does it have to do with the peer finders? Because now I've been able to, like, with the way you described now, you've been able to log in with the peer finder. Does it have anything to do with it?
No, the community, yes and no. I'm assuming by community you mean the squad. So I'm just going to go to the eHub
Okay.
so that I can hopefully, if the screen I share is the screen you run into problems with, then let me know. So let
Okay.
me just share that. Is this the screen you land in when you want to get into your community?
Yes, but I'm not seeing all these VA Ghana or anything. No, it's just there, like.
Okay. So you're not seeing anything on the left. You're not seeing your squad or anything like that.
No, I'm not seeing all this stuff.
Are you joining us from your PC?
Yes,
Do you mind sharing your screen so that I see what you're looking at?
like the girl said earlier, it's not showing. Is chat, React, lower, and Q&A, show caption. How do I share my screen?
Okay, so Pauline is going to give you a co-host access in a second. And then after she does that, you should be able to see a green button at the bottom of your Zoom that says share. And then when you click it, you're going to share your screen in a second. So when you get a prompt to be a co-host accepted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Have you gotten
Okay, now I can share my screen now.
also?
Okay. Okay. Good. Ouch.
I think we're looking at your WhatsApp. Esther, maybe, yeah. Maybe you can go to the eHub. I'm seeing the eHub, your third tab to the left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So this is what it shows me.
Okay. I think you've not been added to a squad yet. So I'm going to send you a link where you should submit what we call a ticket. And then just explain your problem and be like, hey, I'm trying to access my squad. I'm not able to help me.
Okay.
And you'll be helped. So I'm sharing that in the main chat for the benefit of everybody else who's having the same problem as Esther. So if your eHub screen is looking like Esther's screen right now, use the link I'm sharing in the chat right now to raise a ticket, to complain, basically. I'm sharing it again. Click that link and let us know the problem you're going through. Yes, the link that Esther's sharing.
So I should write whatever I want in this help.
Yes. So you can do that. Yeah, or you can do that on the side after the call, and hopefully you'll get help soon. Are you all struggling to hear me, or is it just Celestina and
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Nancy? Okay, cool.
And Esther, make sure you submit a screenshot of what you're seeing as you submit the ticket.
Okay. Where should I submit it to?
You will see where as you start the process of submitting.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So in the ticket, I should just tell them that I need to find my squad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. If my voice is low, I apologize. I'm going to try
Should I
and
stop
increase
sharing my
it.
screen?
Yeah, you can stop sharing your screen now. So I'll try and increase my voice. If it's still low, maybe increase your volume a little bit so that we are getting the optimized version of this session. I'm going to get a few more raised hands. Pauline, kindly let me know if there's super pressing issues in the Q&A that we need to get ahead of the curve. Vector, are you ready to come on the mic now? Vector with an E. I've lost Vector. I'm not seeing him or her. Okay, I'm not seeing Vector anymore. All right, Florence Njeri. Florence, if you can hear me. All right, Vector, I can see you now. Vector, kindly share with us what your problem is.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
So mine was concerning the pair finder. Although during this, I later rectified it. The thing about the pair finder was that I used a phone at first to try and look for my pair, but it was showing me that error code. So what I did now was I used my laptop instead, but it now showed. So I believe that's what is rectifying. I believe the error is on the device or so. I think a pair finder works easy on the laptop. And that's what I think. Then I wanted to ask,
Mhm.
on the tutorial video, I saw that you can have a pair of 5, but when I now apply, I think the maximum was now 3. So I'm saying is the maximum now 3, or you can still have more than that.
Would you prefer a pair of 5?
I believe the more we have, the easier it will be to navigate through all these different experiences and all coming together.
Okay. Yeah, apologies for that. Actually, that was an oversight on my end because the previous peer finder tool model allowed for 5, but we got feedback from learners that 5 was a little bit too much, and we were having very few matches of 5.
Okay.
We were having 3 and 2, so that's why we optimized it for 3 and 2. But then again, as I said earlier, if you'd like to have more than 3, you can always reach out to other learners via WhatsApp, via eHub. And
Okay.
if you're from like a city or a country with a hub like Lagos, Nairobi, or Johannesburg, if you go to the hub, you're going to meet a lot of VA learners. You can just be like, hey, if you're a VA learner, come join my squad. Let's work together. So you can always
Okay.
get to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to 10 pairs if you want. All these different tools we are sharing are not limiting. They can be limiting in function, but ultimately we want you to collaborate with as many people as possible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay. I have no issues apart from that. I'm good.
All right, cool. Thank you so much,
Yes, sir.
Vector.
Yes, sir.
Perpetual Zawadi. Perpetual Zawadi. Kindly let us know what your challenge is.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Mine is not really a challenge, it's a question. Is there any way that I can continue the classes for week 2, having that I'm done with the classes for week 1?
Pauline, do you want to take that?
I did see somebody else actually share the same, that they're done with their content. For now, content is released every Monday morning for the week, at least for this cohort. In future, this may be different, but right now you will have to wait for week 2 content to be released on Monday. So every Monday morning, we have new content and also the deadline for submissions. So for those who are still not done, don't worry, you have until the end of the week and Monday to submit to go through all the content to learn and also do your quiz. Those who are done, celebrate and sign up to help people who don't have peers. Go to eHub and sign up to help. We actually celebrate people who are proactive in community. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you, Perpetual, supporting other people, other learners who are struggling. We are looking to have everybody activating and learning, all 6,000 of us. We hope that we can be together at the end of the learning. So we celebrate you, Perpetua, for going ahead of the curve.
And also, I have another question. Yesterday you said that, okay, where they write week 1, week 2, like, right now it's showing red. So until I start the work for week 2, so it's going to like turn green, Ama.
I didn't quite hear, but you're saying it's showing red. Don't worry, that showing red is just showing progress, and it is the nature of the learning management system. The LMS has a lot of red. We understand. Don't worry about that. But on Tuesday morning, if you go to your week 1, you will notice it will be green. Okay, it is showing red because the week has not ended. So Tuesday morning after the deadline, on Monday, Tuesday morning, if you're done with week 1 and it have passed, it will show green.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Perpetua. Quick one, Kennedy. There is a Malik Hassan, who says they have a challenge with their Savannah. Their answers are pre-answered. I'm assuming that's what you mean. So Malik, if you're willing, could you raise your hand and share so that we can allow you to share screen? Can you see Malik on the panel of raised hands? Malik, if you're here, you can raise your hand and we can see. Yeah, he has raised his hand. I'm making you panelist right now. Accept. He'll be joining and he can show us his challenge. If you're here, you're in cohort 14. I've seen someone asking how are we supposed to know which cohort. If you're here, you're in cohort 14. All right, Malik. Okay, he has not joined with his audio.
It's okay, Malik. Take your time, and then we'll keep you in the commenting room, and then when you're ready, after like a few seconds or minutes, we'll give you the mic. So just get your screen ready for sharing and all that. And then we'll get. He can't hear me. He's not on.
Oh, he
Okay.
has.
Yeah, he's here. Perfect. Awesome. Interesting.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Could you go to the quiz, Malik? Week 1 recap quiz. Could you scroll down again? Okay, your quiz is not done. I don't know why it is showing someone went through your content. What you can do is just study the content again. It could be that you're the one who actually marked submit and read all the content. Did you read? Did you go through the content, Malik, yourself? Hi, Malik, are you able to speak? Okay, I think he's not able to speak.
If you're speaking, Malik, you're on mute. So if you could kindly unmute if possible and let us know, because this is an anomaly. Awesome.
Also, if your question has been answered, feel free to drop off. This is just a session that is meant to answer questions for learners, for people who are struggling. Hi, Malik. Please speak. Okay, Malik is not able to speak. So we may not understand what is happening on your end, but you may need to go through your content again. Just go through it. Everything looks like someone went through your content. I don't understand how that is the case, but just go through the content again. Yeah, your quiz is not done, thankfully. So you can go through the content and do the quiz. At least that's the solution I have right now. But you can also shoot us an email on VA, on the VA program at alxafrica.com, and we'll connect. We'll see how we can connect and see how to solve your problem.
Awesome. Pauline, how many more live questions can we take?
That's it actually for the live questions. So let's go to the Q&A.
All right. So I've been looking at the Q&A here, and I'm seeing a lot of questions around the Peer Finder tool. I think we've answered that. I'm
Yeah,
also seeing...
just a clarification on the Peer Finder. Some of you will take time because the Peer Finder needs to get you the best fit. So it's not like you will find a peer in the immediate. It may take more than 24 hours. So please be patient. If you're lucky and find someone who is looking for exactly what you have, then the peer matching is quicker. But some of you may take longer. So please be patient with the Peer Finder tool. Give it 48 hours. If it surpasses 72 hours, then you can raise an alarm. Go and get a peer in the eHub squad spaces, or raise a ticket and let us know that the peer tool is not working for you. So I hope that answers for people who are struggling with the timing issue on the Peer Finder. And also, you can request for a peer who is not in your country. It's perfectly okay to request for a peer who is not in your country. Back to you, Kennedy.
Thank you, Pauline. I'm seeing a question around legacy points, quite a number of questions around legacy points. So you'll notice that the more you progress within the program, the more you get the more your legacy points increase. If you don't know what legacy points are, when you go to eHub, there's going to be a box top right that shows certain number of points. These points can be redeemed for different prizes at the end of the program. So you can redeem them for hoodies and a lot of many different other gifts. Don't worry about that right now. We're going to get this clarified to you as you progress within the program. What I'm going to tell you right now is, though, that it's better to have more legacy points than to have less of them, right? Because one, it reflects your program activity, and then number two, there's rewards to them if they get to redeemable levels. So sorry that I'm not going to be able to clarify that more than that right now, because I understand there's people that might be struggling with platform onboarding, which we think is a little bit more important right now, considering it's onboarding week. But we've taken note about the legacy points questions. We're going to clarify those as the program progresses. Megdis from Ethiopia is saying she's confused because she doesn't see Ethiopians here. Do we have a WhatsApp link or group? There's actually Ethiopians in the group, Megdis, tons of Ethiopians in the group, and yes, about a dedicated community platform. We do have a Telegram link For Ethiopians, if you go to your emails, the ones we sent over the weekend, the ones and the eHub communications we sent yesterday, today, and the day before yesterday, there's links to WhatsApp and Telegram groups for different countries. So if you want to interact with people from your specific country, we've created channels for those. Just look at the communications we send you and you're going to find them there. But there's definitely a lot of Ethiopians in the group. I've seen a lot of thumbs up. So I think that's confirmed. Other questions around what else? What are some of the best accompanying courses to do with the VA course? If you could have one superpower to level up your VA, really good questions. What is Savannah? Kindly go rewatch the session from Monday so that you understand what Savannah is. Can someone do more than one course at LX? I have a question about submitting the ticket. I wish you shared what the question was. A lot of these are looking repetitive and a lot of these are also a little unclear. So I feel like we get more clarity and widespread help, Pauline, if we focus on the live questions. So I'm going to get direction from you on how many more of those we can take, and then we can move on to the next segment.
That's okay. We can have somebody, Kennedy. I saw a Kennedy. Kennedy, if you can raise your hand, you said you didn't see a submit. Kennedy or Baga, you didn't see a submit button after you are done with your quiz. Can you raise your hand and we will share, you will share your screen. Kennedy. If you're not here, then Kennedy, you can show them how to submit their quizzes.
Can I get thumbs up reactions for people who cannot see the submit button? You guys.
It means you did not get to the end of the quiz.
Okay. That's a lot of thumbs ups. So let me just get back
Kennedy
to...
is here.
Okay, Kennedy. Awesome. Kennedy, could you please share your screen so that we see that? That's a lot of thumbs ups, guys. We've seen it. Kennedy, I'm not seeing Kennedy.
He should be coming back.
Thank you. Just a bit. I share my screen.
Okay.
In the meantime, for the people who are still asking about the WhatsApp groups, the WhatsApp groups are not our main point of contact with you. It's the emails and the squads. So please don't feel left out. Our main communication is on eHub and in your squads and on emails. Okay. So don't worry too much about the WhatsApp groups.
You guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So so I'm on my platform. I finished the week 1 content, as you can see. But then now the issue is after I did my quiz, everything is okay. But then at the end of the quiz, let me just go on the recap quiz. So after I finished, I just saw this back button. There was no button to submit. Okay, as you can see. So I don't know.
You've made my day. You've made my day because of the assumptions that we make that people will automatically understand that they're done. But you are done. You are done. If you see this, could you scroll up? As you can see, you got all your answers correct. Scroll down just where the quizzes are. Yeah, you got every question correct. So if you had an issue, it would be showing red on the quizzes that you didn't, or the questions that you didn't get right. So there would be red marks on those questions. So, and then you would have an option to redo. If you get below a 70 on your quiz, you have an option to redo. So all those people who are giving thumbs up, you probably are seeing this. Can you give us a thumbs up again and let us know if this is what you're seeing? Is it?
So
All
after
right.
so
So you're done with week one.
just a bit. I remember while during I think on Monday there was a time I think Kennedy said that, or was it you, that after doing the quiz, there's a place where you'll have a submit button, so that you said that after doing the quiz and then you don't submit, it might not, I don't know, go like you might think that I've submitted but not yet. So I was not sure. Okay,
No,
because I've
you're
done,
done.
but then I'm not seeing the submit. So I'm not sure whether, yes,
The
on my
last
on my
question.
yes, after the last question, I was expecting a place where I submit, so that when it comes on Monday, when I'm sure that I'm starting week 2 and my work for week 1 is submitted.
No, you're good. You're submitted.
I'm good, eh?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Kennedy, may I request you, for the people who might not yet have submitted, if you can share screen, Kennedy Okello, if you can share your screen and show where the quiz, what it looks like for the people who've not submitted yet.
Sure thing. It's going to take me a second because I had impersonated a learner before, and during the call, they've just gotten to 100%. So I have to look for another learner that's not done anything yet. So please give me 2 minutes to get that up.
Okay. It's okay, Kennedy, you can stop sharing. In the meantime, let me see. I am seriously confused about a lot of things on the app. Can I please understand what I need to do on my own profile? I see quiz and a lot of things, but I do not know. Elizabeth Olankule, I'm gonna make a special request to you to find a peer, go to your squad, or if you're in WhatsApp group or something, or find someone and request them to walk the journey with you, because we have shared emails, we have shared guides. We had a session on Monday to show you how to do this, but I'm also hoping that the call has clarified on how to join Savannah from eHub, navigate all these areas as people are sharing screens. So I hope your issue has been resolved as of now. If not, please find a peer and let them walk you through, because maybe you may be needing to go through this journey with somebody else beyond the resources that we've shared with you. Here at ALX, the content you learn alone, okay? Just like you learn how to use social media on your own, we expect you to learn by yourself, because we won't be doing the work for you when you get the job as a virtual assistant or an executive assistant. We won't be doing that work for you. So we expect you to learn on your own. I hope that's clear. You good, Kennedy?
Not yet. I'm going to request a learner who's not done the assignment to share their screen. If you've not done your assignment yet, right? I don't know how I'm going to know that, but if you've not done your assignment yet, kindly say, here I am, or I am here in the chat.
We can actually have Elizabeth sharing her screen if she's here.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of people.
Elizabeth, are you here? Can you raise your hand? Did she? Yes, she did. Okay, I'm gonna allow her to share her screen.
Yes, Elizabeth, please share your screen.
Please accept. Don't decline. Because you have raised your hand. Okay, she's rejoining. Go
All right,
ahead and
can you hear me? Good afternoon, good evening, it's evening already.
okay, go ahead and share your screen.
Share your screen. I'm trying to look for the icon.
You should see something green, an arrow, a green arrow pointing upwards.
No, I just see on air, live, and start video chat. Is it the start video? No,
No.
this was it. No, I can't.
Can you see share on your Zoom?
Okay, yes, share. But this share is showing share camera, photo, Zoom with whiteboard. I'm using my phone, please. I'm not using a laptop.
No, we need you to be on your laptop.
All right, maybe I'll come back. Let me turn on my laptop.
Okay, let's have Elizabeth Ogola. Are you here, Elizabeth Ogola?
Hi,
Are you able to share your screen if you're on your laptop?
are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Where did you say I share again?
You can see a green button.
Oh yeah, yeah. Able to see my screen, right?
Yes. Click on VA, Virtual Assistant Continue.
Mm, Where?
Go back to
Mm,
where you are, Ahab.
mm, Here.
Yes. Click Continue
Mm, mm,
on the
mm,
Virtual Assistant on the right, the blue button.
Yeah, yeah. So this is where I am at.
Scroll down, resume.
So
It
I
looks
think I'm
like you, yeah,
mm, yes. Then I submit.
yes. Could you go to recap quiz week one? Recap quiz, week one. Elizabeth, you're already done with your quiz.
Oh, I think I was waiting for submit, save, and there's a
Okay,
part that
guys, I think you all understand now. You're done, you're good.
okay,
Do
and
we
the
have it?
community, sorry, you told us to wait for the peer something. You said for those of us who are waiting to join the peer community,
No.
you told us to wait.
Could you press the nine
This
dots on
one.
the yes. Go to community.
Here.
Can you see on the left, you can see virtual assistant
Mm,
on the left. Yes.
Here. Yeah.
So click that one,
The program one.
Yes, yes. So if you scroll down, people, here you will see the announcements and you will also see recordings. Can you see program events?
Down.
Scroll
Here.
down,
Okay.
scroll down. Here you will see program events. Go
Mm,
back up again, just a bit. Don't scroll all the way.
I still keep on scrolling.
Yes. And stop at where you see program events. There. If you click
Yeah.
on it,
Any.
program events.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, for people who are asking, you will see the program deep dive on Monday. You can go and rewatch. We will add the link for today here as well. For all events, you can go and see all the recordings here. Close that one. Go scroll VA community groups. Can you click on that?
VA country.
Right where you were. You just left it. VA community groups, yes. This is the country platforms. So for people who are asking where are the links, they're here. For Telegram and for WhatsApp groups, they're all here. You can click and join your country's group and then close that one. I'll show you one last thing.
Okay.
Scroll just one step up. Scroll up. No, down again, down again. A little bit, right there. Peer Finder tool, click on it.
Where?
Right there.
This one, Peer Finder tool. Okay, okay.
You're not reading, Elizabeth.
Sorry.
All right, as you can see, we have shown you how to use the Peer Finder tool and also how to join. So as you can see, join the queue. It's a queue, okay? So you will be waiting to join, to find a peer. So when you click on that link, it takes you to the Peer Finder tool to find a peer. And you can get more than one peer. If it's only maximum, I think it's 3. If you want more than 3, go to your squad, reach out to somebody within your squad, and you can be 3 or 4 or 5. But for now, that's what we have, okay? I had you do that, Elizabeth, because I feel like those are the most questions that we have. Unless, Kennedy, there is another question that we didn't tackle. Thank you, Elizabeth, for being our guinea pig. So people, learn how to navigate the web, okay? It's not complicated, it's just a page. You click on the words, okay? They're interactive. Make sure you're clicking on them, don't be scared. But yes, Kennedy, anything else?
No, I feel like we've covered a lot for the 1 hour. There's still a number of hands up. We apologize we were not able to get to as many of your questions as possible, but this is not the end. You have the Slido link we shared on Monday. And if you look at, I'm sure today's eHub Communications also had a Slido link. I'm going to share a Slido link to our WhatsApp announcement channel. And so if you feel like these questions we didn't cover here, you can always share them there. And we'll look at those throughout the rest of the program. And then again, next week is the learning weeks, right? We are going to curate different initiatives and activities that help you clarify most of these things. So don't feel like you need to understand everything today to be successful. I mean, it's going to get you to a better position if you understand most of the things we are talking about, but don't feel like you have to leave this place feeling like a guru. It's a step-by-step process, and we are here to support you. There's still 9.5 weeks to go, 9.5 weeks for you to be a pro at this. So pace yourself, give it your best, read the resources we share with you. This week, there's going to be tons of resources we are sharing with you. By Friday, you should have almost everything you need to be successful. So if you feel like your question was not answered here, don't worry. Make use of your peers, as Pauline mentioned. And when you see us in the next sessions, just and we ask for questions, just share those too. But for today, I feel like we covered quite an amount of ground. So I'm happy with where we are at, Pauline.
All right. So just a quick one. If you feel we didn't answer your question, like Kennedy said, go to the Slido for the week and ask your question there again, and we will be able to see that we've not answered and answer you directly on Slido. So make sure you're going back to see if your question was answered. But likely we've answered your question, so rewatch the recording and just go through step by step. And also likely someone in your squad or a fellow learner knows what you're asking about, reach out to them. Here at ALX, we encourage community learning, okay? So don't feel like you have to do this alone. Make sure you're learning alongside somebody else. And by the way, next week, there's an activity that must be done with somebody else. So you're actually already ahead of the curve by finding peers already. Next week, it will be a breeze for you. So take that tip. So a few quick tips. Complete the recap quiz after finishing the milestone or after reviewing the content. Next week, this week you only have a quiz. Next week, there'll be a project. You will be doing assignments on let's say, a Word document that you will be submitting either as a Word document or as a PDF or as a link. There'll be a project or an assignment that you'll be required to submit. So we expect you to do 3 things. Go through your content, finish your milestone, submit, review your content, make sure that you've done everything that is required. We will show you next week how to go about that. There are also videos online on our pages that show you how to go about it. Also, at the start of every content, there are video guides that show you how to go about your submissions. Make sure you're doing that. And then lastly, make sure you don't forget the quiz. Some people forget that they're supposed to do a quiz after they've submitted a milestone. Don't forget, you're also supposed to submit a quiz come next week. But for this week, just the quiz, the one quiz, okay? If you get below 70% on your quiz, like let's say you fail 3 to 4 questions on the quiz, make sure you're retaking and you're getting above a 70, okay? You will see a button that allows you to retake your quiz if you get below a 70. Please, this is important. If you get below a 70, you have failed. You will not get a certificate, okay? Please remember this, all right? You will have completed, but you will have failed. You will not get a certificate. This is important for you to understand. Make sure you're getting above a 70 on your quiz. Retake as many times as you can until you get above 70. Go through the content in order. So the content is shared with you in the order in which you should read. Don't jump from one module and then go to the last module. You will miss a lot of things that you're supposed to do in between, and then you will be confused. You'll say you don't understand, you're lost, you're confused. Answers to recap quizzes and milestones are likely in the content that we have shared. Not likely, they are. Answers to the recap quizzes and also the milestones, they are in the module, the weekly modules, the content that you're reading on your own. They have the answers to the recap quizzes and also the answers on how to do the milestones. So if you're careful and focused, you really should not need us that much, okay? And then finally, follow each module and submodule carefully. Make sure you're not missing anything and you will succeed. The don't skip your recap quiz. Make sure you're completing it before moving on to the next week. Don't ignore the retake option if you score below 70. Don't leave any questions blank in any of the quizzes, okay? Or in any of the task bars incomplete in the milestones. Make sure you're submitting every single requirement. Don't rush through the modules or the milestones. Make sure you're understanding the content, all right? And that's how to be successful here at ALX. I feel like I've talked so much. I'm gonna request Kennedy to support me here with the key reminders. Are you here? Okay, if he's not, I'll continue. Ensure you have logged into AHAB, start your learning on Savannah, and you're connected with your fellow peers or an accountability buddy. So part of the reason why we insist so much on finding a peer in week 1 is because people who learn alone are likely to drop off. if we know many of you are jugglers, you're working, some of you are working 9 to 5, others have families. We know that it is hard to also go through the content and submit the work that you're supposed to submit. That's why we insist you get a peer partner. Accountability buddies keep you accountable. They help you graduate, okay? And then you build a community around that. You're likely to get a job recommendation from a friend faster than even from us, okay? So make sure that you're working alongside somebody else. Don't ignore having the importance of having an accountability buddy. Then complete and submit week 1 recap quiz. So the most important thing for you to do this week, after you've gone through your content, submit your week 1 quiz, and we will count you as activated by Monday, 23rd Feb, 11:59 GMT, sorry. That is usually our deadline. Mondays, 11:59 p.m. GMT is our weekly deadline. Then join us on Friday. We get to celebrate you in style. On Friday, we have an official Karibu, a welcoming ceremony for you. We get to party, we get to rejoice for those who will have activated and completed week 1. And then we start week 2 afresh. So don't miss out on the celebration and the fun. It's a very energy-packed session. Please make sure you're joining us. And then lastly, if you have any questions that are still lingering, we have Leah, our AI chatbot that has so many answers to the questions that you're asking. So please go to Leah and us. But if it is a technical issue concerning EHAB, like let's say you're missing the score that we talked about, or you can't access your Savannah, and most likely it's because maybe of a navigation issue, make sure that you ask your friend how to navigate if it's still not clear. But if you still can't access, submit a ticket. We showed you how to submit a ticket. Make sure you are sharing a screenshot to back up your request. And lastly, we hope that this session has served you, has clarified week 1 for you and the VA program for you. So please let us know. Scan this. There's a Q&A. There's a feedback link that is being shared in the chat right now. Someone will share the feedback question link rather. Let us know how the session was. How can we serve you better? How can we improve for the upcoming sessions? And yeah, we'll see you in EHAB, on EHAB. Once you're done, give us a thumbs up. Once you're done sharing your feedback, give us a thumbs up. Hey team, anyone sharing the feedback link in the chat?
Yes, I should be able to do that in a second.
All right, thank you.
Kindly make me the co-host again, Pauline, so that I can share in the main room.
Hey, Izzy, please make Kennedy co-host. I'm going to play music for just 30 seconds. Give us a thumbs up once you're done.
On it.
I'm going to play music for just 30 seconds. Give us a thumbs up once you're done.
On it.
I'm going to play music for just 30 seconds.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishbone, thinking of my life, the vision.
All right. Please continue sharing your feedback, but thank you so much for joining the session. We hope that your questions were answered, and we are wishing you all the best in week 1. Kennedy, you can say kwaheri to the people.
Yeah, goodbye, guys. See you on the next one. We believe in you. We're here to support you, and yeah, go forward and rock and roll.
Awesome. Bye, everybody.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me.